You can call me Mystic Mac because I predict these things.
Oh, goodness! It's all over!
What's up, boys? Today we are doing the video for the next UFC event, which will be Thiago Santos against Glover Texeira, which is this event right here. So it is tomorrow, Saturday at 7 p.m, which I'm making this video on Friday. It's a little bit late. Normally I do these videos maybe Tuesday or even Wednesday, but for this one I had a lot of things that I had to do and I wasn't able to post the video and to do the video, but here I am today doing it. So yeah, this is a great event. I think there is a lot of upcoming fighters that have good opportunities to make names on this card once again. I say this a lot, but this is another card which is the same as we can see in Tanner Boser, Thiago Santos making his return against Texeira, which is on a streak. Brendan Allen could make a name against Heinisch, since Heinisch has been around a good amount of time, him too. There's Gadelha fighting Xiaonan Yan, I think that's how we pronounce it. Yan could make a big name if she wins against Gadelha too. There's a lot of good things, but first of all, the first thing that I wanted to say is, if ever you like those videos, once again I will say it, there is a lot of people watching the videos but are not subscribed. It would be a really big show of support if you can just subscribe to the channel. It takes what, 5-10 seconds. It's just one click. You put your hand on the mouse and then you click. It's you. I know you can do it, so you should do this. If ever you have friends that like UFC or that like sports, friends that want to bet, friends that are already betting, I think this would be a channel that they could like. So you should definitely also send them my channel, because I'm trying to grow it, and if there's no one to watch the videos, it's not a big encouragement. It's not there's not a lot of support, you know, and I need the support, because to start the channel you need a certain number of people, and if they can come back and everything, this will be a nice channel with a lot of people and a nice team, because I'm trying to make a team with this. If you follow my Instagram, then you will see it's all about making money with everyone. I want everyone to make money. I made this Instagram page and this YouTube channel for everyone to make money with me. So if you guys want to follow the train, if you guys want to follow the hub trend, you know where to find it. It's at Parlons UFC on YouTube, on Instagram. So definitely check it out and like and subscribe, because you won't be disappointed with all the content I will give to you guys. I will give a lot of bets, a lot of money to make. Sometimes maybe we will lose, but right now, as of late, we're 3-on-3 on bet of the day. All the predictions have been great. All the best bets have been great on all the cards that I did, which was all Silva, Khabib, Gaethje. You know, they all have been great, and this one will be great too. I'm pretty confident. There's a lot of good bets, and I think we can make a lot of money on this card also, because lately favorites have been winning a lot, and as you can go check, we will go check it out, I should say. There's been 2 UFC events. There was the Contender Series this week, this Wednesday, which was really good. All favorites won. This was nice. And if we go take a look back at the last event, which was the All Silva event, it was a nice event. It was nice to watch. A lot of good knockouts and finishes. Everyone loved the event, and a lot of favorites won too. So that's a good sign that maybe we're looking at another favorite card. Maybe we will see a lot of favorites winning, because in a lot of sports, I don't know why, but right now it looks like we have a favorite trend. There's a lot of favorites winning, so that's a good sign. I think we should continue betting until maybe the trend starts to go down and a lot of underdogs starts winning. So for the moment, everything is looking good. Every prediction was pretty good on this card. The only thing was that I had the best bets, which best bets were Greg Hardy, Alexander Hernandez, and Bobby Green. So Greg Hardy did his job like he was supposed to. I thought he was gonna finish it maybe in the first round. He finished it in the second. Pretty impressive performance. I liked it. It was nice to watch. Hernandez also did his job. KO round 1. This was easy to see coming. I know these are all small favorites, but sometimes you cannot always go with underdogs. I know it's still MMA, it's still fighting, so there's a lot of upsets, and sometimes there's more value on underdogs. But I prefer to go with the safe bets, which win most often. And I think this was a card where all the favorites pretty much won. So this is just another evidence that what I'm saying is right and true. And I hope favorites continue winning. So on the 3 best bets, only one lost. So this is still, if you would have betted all of them in a parlay, you would have lost. But if you would have bet them all in straights, you would have still probably make a profit. And there's always multiple combinations. Like I said, there was Kevin Holland too. There was Greg Hardy, Bryce Mitchell, Raya Hall, Jason Witt, Sean Strickland. I had money on all of these guys, all of them. The only guy who made me lose was Bobby Green. I'm pretty sure everyone lost on Bobby Green. I'm pretty sure everyone thought he was gonna win. I thought he was gonna, but he didn't do his job. There was a little bit of maybe effort lacking. I don't know. He wasn't really. I don't know. I didn't really like this fight. I thought Bobby Green was gonna outshine Thiago Moises, but finally it was a really close fight, which I think Bobby Green does a lot of close fights. It's his style of fighting. He's a little bit cocky and everything, and sometimes he lets his chin get checked a little bit. But still, not that great of a performance from him. That's a bad loss. We'll bounce back for a minute. There was a lot of other favorites that won, so that's why we still made a lot of profits on this card. And with all the cards that have been great and all the bets of the day that have been coming through, you should have made a lot of profit. Everything that I said was pretty much on fleek. Everything is looking good as of late. So this was a good card. This was a nice event. A lot of profit coming in. So I hope everyone followed the bets. For this one, I posted it on Instagram. I didn't want to make a video about it since it's only a four fight card, if I can say. It's the Dana White Contender series. It was really nice to watch. Pretty much, no, not pretty much, all of them by finishes. It was a lot of talent. I saw a lot of talents from every one of these guys who won. So Vandeira has, in my opinion, the least potential. But still, he did a good job. And Saldana, Bahamondes, Ulberg, all prospects. With their performance, with what they did in all of their fights, we could see that these guys are not there for no reason. You know, they're there. UFC spotted them, and they're there because they look really good. They have everything. They have everything to make great prospects. Like we saw in Carlos Ulberg, I thought this was the luck of the night. Like I said, this was the only bet that I posted, but I had a parlay with all of these 3 guys. I didn't bet on this one. I thought on Soccer had his chance, and I didn't really want to put the money on him. So these 3 were my parlays, and it went really well. So that's more profits. So if you made profit this week, then you'll have money to bet on this event, which will be another good event. I think this will be an interesting card. I'm really looking forward to see Thiago Santos making his return, because he had his injuries. He was up for a year, almost 2 years, I think, but a year for sure. So this was a really nice contender for the belt. I thought he could have won against John Jones. In my opinion, probably did, but with all the injuries that he had, with his knees and everything, he couldn't win the fight. So that's kind of sad, but I thought he was gonna win this fight, and he almost did, like Dominic Reyes almost did. But I think Thiago Santos is a better contender than Dominic Reyes. I think he's more experienced and he has a lot of things in his bags that he can show, and he's got a lot of finishes. That's a fighter that I've been watching for a long time, and that I think is still a great prospect if he can make his comeback and make it great, make it good for him. So that's pretty much it for the card. I just wanted to say those little words about it. Before I go into this card, I wanted to know in the comments, because I always want to interact with you guys, if you guys want to let me know what is your best picks. What is your best pick for this one? Who do you think has the most chance of winning, and who do you think is gonna win the most? Not looking at the odds, just let's say that Chikadze isn't there. Okay, let's say he isn't there because he's the biggest favorite in the card, and we don't want to promote big favorites, if I can say. Let's not get underdog either, but let's get an okay favorite. Mine would be in the best bets that I will talk about just after the picks and predictions. But you should let me know in the comments right now what you think about it. What do you think is the best bet? Comment just the name real quick. Once again, it doesn't take a lot of time. I don't ask for a lot, but I ask a little bit from every one of you guys that are watching the video, because it's support. It's what I need to continue making these videos. So please do it, and let me know. I will answer to every comment, because there is not a lot of you guys. So for sure I will answer, and I can even send you maybe prop bets if you want for this event or for next events. You just have to text me on Instagram and let me know. So yeah, that's it. The first fight of the night, which will be Gustavo Lopez Burchak. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know these guys a lot. I think Gustavo Lopez will get the win. My prediction would be Gustavo Lopez probably by a decision. I think he's looking pretty good. I just checked both of these guys' record, and I think Gustavo Lopez is the better fighter. Even though I saw a lot of people coming in on Burchak, I still prefer Gustavo Lopez. So I will go with the younger guy in Lopez. Next fight will be Max Griffin against Brahimaj. I think Brahimaj is the underdog, and I think he will win. Or not, I think he's the underdog. He is the underdog, but I think he will win. Max Griffin is a talented guy, but I don't like his style of fighting. I don't like him really much at all. I don't like watching him fight. I think he's boring. I think he's got nothing for a contender. I think he showed all of his card, and they're all burned. He doesn't have anything that is gonna surprise us. I think Brahimaj is the guy who's gonna surprise us and surprise everyone as the underdog. I will go with him. If you guys didn't know, there's a YouTube channel called Tap In MMA. He does a video pretty much every week about a prospect or a new prospect in the UFC, and his video was about Brahimaj, and you should really go check it out because it's a nice video. And he always does that with like I said, with the new contenders, so you can get more information about them. And just looking at that video, I'm pretty sure at like 70-75% that Max Griffin is gonna lose this fight and Brahimaj will be the winner. I don't know if he will get the submission. I think he could get it because Max Griffin sometimes does a lot of errors. So I think Brahimaj will get the win. Maybe by decision, maybe by finish. Probably a submission if it is a finish though. Next fight will be Darren Elkins against Eduardo Garagorri, Uruguayan fighter, 13-1 against the American fighter Darren Elkins. I think Elkins get the win. I'm not too confident on this one either because Eduardo is a real talented guy. He's really good. He hasn't fought I think in like a couple, maybe a year or some. Yeah, almost a year. Yeah, a year. Pretty much exactly a year. He's lost his last fight against Ricardo Ramos. That happens, but still, I didn't really like it. And I think Darren Elkins has a lot of losses lately, but it's, you know, Nate Landwehr, alright. It was a Nate Landwehr won clearly, but still, you know, this was a real battle. This was a really, really good fight. Ryan Hall, okay. Gadelha, okay. Volkanovski was a killer at this time 2 years ago. Okay, you know, I get it. I can get it. He's won against, you know, he's been around for a long time. He's won against decent guys, Chas Kelly, Mirsad Bektic, Denis Bermudez. Yeah, okay, let's say split decision. It's just a clean, quick win, let's say. Michael Johnson. So yeah, he's been around. He knows what his opponent is gonna give him. I don't see. I could see Eduardo winning, but I don't really see it happening. I think Darren Elkins will get the win. So this will be my prediction, probably by a unanimous decision. Probably nothing really fancy. I don't see anything really fancy happening in this fight, or maybe a quick submission by Eduardo. Who knows? But yeah, the pick will be Darren. Next fight will be one of the fights I'm the most hyped about because it's King Kong Alexander Romanov. This guy is the new contender. This guy is, you know, he's the guy that you want to see fight, because when there's new guys that are real prospects, every time they fight, you need to be there to see it, because it's a new chapter and maybe, who knows, a next champion. So yeah, I think he will destroy Marcos Rogerio de Lima. Marcos Rogerio is really good. He's still like a black belt in jiu-jitsu, but he's been submitted a couple of times. Romanov will just roll over him. He will just destroy him, probably make a little suplex like he did in his last fight, just for the show, just for the whole hype of it. He will get the win. I would say in a finish. I think he will probably TKO him or submit him. He will finish him. He's the guy. He's the hot guy right now. He's fought with a month and a half ago, probably something like this. Yeah, 2 months ago. He will destroy him. The only way that Marcos wins is if he get a flashy hooks knockout or something, because he swings big hooks. Maybe he will get a quick KO, TKO, but I don't see it happening. Romanov will win this. Don't worry, mark my words if you want. He's winning this fight, 100%. Chikadze, Jamie Simmons. Chikadze gets a win. Jamie Simmons, new prospect, not really. He will get destroyed. Chikadze by KO, TKO. Chikadze isn't that much of a great fighter if we speak. If we speak truly, Chikadze he's a can beater. He's fought bad competition. He's not the best in the world, but Jamie Simmons is just on a lower level. He's not even into Chikadze's level. Chikadze by KO, TKO. Next fight will be Trevin Giles, Bevan Lewis. I think I will go with the underdog as Bevan Lewis. I think he's a little bit of a sleeper. His fights are a little bit boring, but it's not because of his fights are boring that he's not winning. I think I see him winning by decision, probably 29-28. Close fight against Trevin Giles. Trevin Giles is the favorite. Bevan Lewis is one of my underdogs on this card. Trevin Giles is such a good guy. He has a lot of talent. He's got alright stand-up, pretty good wrestling. He's alright on the ground. Not too good on the ground, but he's alright. He's overall pretty good. But I didn't like the way that he fainted before his Kevin Holland fight. All of his last performance have not been too impressive. You know, it's split decision against James Crowd. Pretty close fight. I just watched the fight. Pretty close fight. Lost against GM3 Zach Cummings. That's okay. He's fought for a couple times in the UFC. But Bevan Lewis also, and I want to go with the underdog. I just don't want to go with Trevin Giles. I don't really want to support this guy. I don't think he has what it takes. Maybe he has what it takes for this fight, but not to get the belt. And for this pick, I would go with Bevan Lewis getting a 29-28 decision. Even though I'm going with the underdog, I think he will win. Maybe Trevin Giles will wrestle him. Maybe, who knows? But that's what I see. I will go with the underdog, yeah. Next fight, we are starting the main card. Claudia Gadelha against Xiaonian Yan. Yan will get the win. This will be a good fight. I think this will be kind of a close fight because Claudia Gadelha is always good. But if we look at Xiaonian, I hope I don't butcher her name too much, but I think it's already done. The damage is already done. But yeah, she's won all of her last fights, all of her fights in the UFC. You know, she's been around. She knows what it is. 4-5, 13-1, 6-1, 9-6, 12-5. You know, Karolina Kowalkiewicz, Angela. If you beat Angela Hill, and it was 1 year ago, if you beat Angela Hill, I have respect for you because I think Angela Hill is really good. So I think the Chinese fighter gets the win. I think Claudia Gadelha got so lucky on her last fight against Angela Hill. She won, but she didn't win. She lost. It was just a robbery. It was just it was a split decision bullshit. We've seen it. We know what it is. If you've been around and you know the UFC, you know this happens. This was one of these cases. Claudia Gadelha, I hope she loses. I prefer to get a nice prospect in Yan than to get a girl that we already know in Gadelha getting another win. I hope she wins. I think she will win by a unanimous decision. But it could be closer than what people think. But yeah, the Chinese fighter to get the win. Next fight will be one of the most entertaining fights. I think this could be fight of the night right here. Ian Heinisch against Brendan Allen. Two prospects, 14-3 against 15-3. Those are both really good contenders. But one of my favorite contender in this fight is Brendan Allen. He's the guy right now. He's finishing everyone. He's doing a lot of work. I think he will get the win. I'm not too sure about it though, and I wouldn't consider a bet on him. If you want to put fun parlays with him, that's alright. But please don't put too much money on this fight. It's a pick'em fight, 1.9 on each side, so it's 50-50 as they say on the odds. I think Heinisch can get the win. I think he can get the KO TKO. But I still see Brendan Allen getting a unanimous decision, really close fight. Maybe even a split decision. Who knows? Maybe Ian Heinisch gets a knockdown and Brendan Allen wins the two other rounds. I'm not too sure about it though. This will be a good fight. But my pick will be Brendan Allen. That's all I can say. No, not you know. It's almost just a lean. There's not a lot of evidence that would suggest one of either of those guys would win. So yeah, but I would say Brendan Allen. I like this guy. I think he's a good fighter. I love to see him fight, and I'm glad that he's fighting this weekend or tomorrow. Next fight, Raoni Barcelos against Taha. Raoni Barcelos gets the win. Taha is such a talented guy. He's really good. If we go look at his record real quick, he's fought decent competition. Bruno Silva, no contest. Boston Salmon, he won. That's pretty much normal. But Boston Salmon is still a good contender. Was still a good contender. But yeah, he's fought against good guy. I don't think we could see an upset, but I think we could have a fight with Taha because he's a really good fighter. But everything is pointing at Raoni Barcelos. He will get the win. I don't know how for this one because I'm not a fan of. I wouldn't say I'm not a fan of Raoni Barcelos, but I don't know him a lot. It's not a fighter that I saw. Maybe I don't know where I was when he was fighting, but it looks like maybe I saw his fight and I wasn't there, or I don't know, but I don't really know the guy. And Taha either, but I think I still see Barcelos winning. He's 15-1. He's fought a lot of good competition. He's been around in the UFC. He will get the win this weekend. Even though it's I don't know how much days, but it's a short notice bout. He will still get the win. Next fight in the co-main event will be Andre Arlovski against Tanner Boser, the Canadian guy. My man fighting out of TKO, I think. Or wait. Am I mistaken by saying this? I don't think so. Right? Maybe not. No, he hasn't fought in TKO. Okay, I'm mistaken. Okay, but no worries. He will still get the win this weekend. He will still get probably a TKO in the second round. I see it being late first round TKO or second round TKO. I think Arlovski is a really good fighter, but he's getting too old. He's what, like 12 years older than... Yeah, he's 12 or 13 years older than Tanner Boser. Tanner Boser has looked incredible in all of his last bouts. He's looked in phenomenal shape. I think he has everything that it needs, that he needs to win against Arlovski. Arlovski hasn't looked really good in all of his last bouts. He's lost against, you know, Tai Tuivasa, Shamil Abdurakhimov, Sakai. Those were all close fights, and those are all guys that are not the same fight style as the Canadian guy in Tanner Boser. You know, Jairzinho, Rosenstruik, big swinger, Ben Rothwell, big swinger, Augusto Sagai, big swinger, Walter Harris, big swinger. Those are all people that, you know, it's not the same. Tanner Boser is more of a decision guy, or maybe, you know, late finishes, but he's more of a strategic guy. He knows he has good movements, he's got a nice head movement, he's got everything. I think since his loss against Cyril Gane, the French guy, he's changed. Everything has changed. You know, his win against Philippe Williams was really impressive. Pissoatu, those are both good guys. And yeah, the win, the loss against Cyril Gane really changed him. And since then, he's looked phenomenal. Since then, he's looked like a killer. And he's still gonna make a killing this weekend. Like I said, probably KO TKO. This is one of my most confident picks this weekend. I don't see Arlovski winning. I don't see him putting off another upset win, because he's been pulling off those upset wins as of late, but he's not going to make it this weekend. This is not going to work against Boser. Boser gets the win. Main event of the evening, Thiago Santos, Glover Teixeira. First of all, if you're still there, please leave a like. I've been doing this video for couple minutes now, and I think I deserve a like. If you follow all the predictions and everything, I think you should like the video. Main event at 2:05 this Saturday will be Thiago Santos, Glover Teixeira. I'm leaning, I would say leaning on Thiago Santos, because he's not the more experienced fighter, but he has knockout power, which I just see him destroying Glover Teixeira. I think we will see Glover Teixeira sleeping. I think we will see him on the ground, sleeping, eyes closed, legs in the air. He will get KO'd, not a TKO. He will get KO'd. I see it happening. The only thing that I don't like about this fight, when we're talking about betting on Thiago Santos, because I don't see any bets going on Texeira. If we think about Thiago Santos, his absence in the UFC and his injury is a little bit worrying for me. That's the only thing that I don't like too much. But besides that, Texeira shouldn't win this fight. Texeira is 44. He's 8 years older than Thiago Santos, which Thiago Santos is 36. Texeira has such a good run as of late, so that's the thing that also scares me a little bit while I am thinking of betting on Thiago Santos. But I don't see Thiago Santos losing. He will get the finish. He will probably get it. It's a 5-round fight. Maybe he will get in third. Maybe he will get in the second. I'm not too sure. But I'm pretty sure he will win, and I'm pretty sure he will win by a nice finish, and will probably go in his highlights on his YouTube channel. So yeah, that's all for the picks and prediction. I hope I I did it a little bit quicker because I know those videos are a bit longer and people don't like to watch them for too long, so I'm trying to make them quicker, so that's why there's not a lot of explanation and everything. But at least you get all the picks and you get them in advance, as I'm opposed them tomorrow. So that's all the picks and prediction for the best bets of the events of the event. I will say you probably know it if you checked all the bets and all the predictions that I told you guys. You probably know it in my tone of voice, probably heard it. Romanov is the guy to go with this weekend. His odds have lowered so much. This is just another sign that you should put money on him. He was at 1.36 or 1.32, 33 I think at first. Now he's at 1.25 and its odds won't go up. No one will bet money on Marcos Rogerio. You should bet him right now. Hurry up. There's no time to mess around. If you want to make money, you need to bet him quick. So this is one of the best bets. This is the best bets in my opinion in the whole card. Number 2, which will be Tanner Boser. I think that's the second best bet, and I think the first one is Romanov by biggest confidence. Then it's this guy, but they're almost equal. The odds were 1.36 for Tanner Boser. I think they're now at 1.3 or 1.33. So you should also consider him. And my parlay that I told everyone about, and the parlay that I said like a week ago when the odds were on Bet365 just after the event, the last event, I told everyone and every one of my friends, you should put this parlay up right now. This will be easy money. This is as easy as it gets. I think it was around 1.7, 1.8 when the odds were higher. It was Tanner Boser parlayed with Alexander Romanov. Both of these guys will get the win. You should parlay this right now. You should put money before the odds go lower. Tanner Boser will get the win also. So this will be my second best bet. And the last best bets will be an underdog. I won't go on favorites like Raoni Barcelos. I won't go on pick 'em fights like Brendan Allen and Trevin Giles, Bevan Lewis. I won't go on big favorites like Chikadze. If you want to put money, if you want to put Chikadze in your parlays, you can, because I'm not gonna say it's the best bets because there's absolutely no value, but you can still put them because I know he's gonna win. So yeah, the last bet is more of a value pick, but it's still I still count it in the best bets. It's Ramiz Brahimaj. I've told you guys, go check the Tap In MMA video. Everything is in there, and just with what I saw on his channel, I saw everything I needed to see. Ramiz Brahimaj is a really good bet. He's at 2.10 right now. He's got a lot of value. Max Griffin is not a good fighter. He doesn't have what it takes. He's 15-8. He hasn't fought great. He's fought alright competition, but he didn't look good against it. Alex Morono, that's not a good loss to have. Oliveira, we saw him lose this, not this weekend, but the one before that. So that's a loss that is lowering the value of it. So Max Griffin is now looking like a not a good fighter. Imadaev, those are all wins that if you know, you know. It's just like this. It's Brahimaj will get probably a finish and will get the win. I'm telling you guys right now, he's the same as the Kazakhstanian fighter that was 2 or 3 weeks ago. I did a video on him. I don't remember his name because my memory isn't good enough, it looks like, but it will be the same thing. The Kazakhstanian fighter, what am I talking about? He was fighting against Charles Oliveira, just as I was talking about him. So yeah, the guy was Rakhmonov, I think. Yeah, I think it was Rakhmonov fighting Oliveira, and Oliveira lost. Max Griffin lost against him, and I think Brahimaj is the same style of fighter. I think he's the kind of guy that you don't really know because he will upset a lot of guys. He will upset a lot of guys in the UFC, and this is just the start of it. Bet him right now as he's the underdog. Don't let the odds go lower. If you pick him as the favorite, it's not the best. 1.9, I would say. 1.9 or 1.8 or maximum the lower you can go. This is the lower you can go, I would say. But definitely bet him right now at 2.10. He will win, and he will do it in a nice way. Probably a finish that we will always I wanted to say always remember. Maybe not always remember that, but that we will remember, and that we will all scream about, and we will all make money with this guy and with Boser and Romanov. So this is it for the video. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I will try to make this video maybe a little bit earlier. At least I was able to see the weigh-ins. So I saw another scary thing is this guy right here, Heinisch, which he's fighting Brendan Allen. I thought he was looking really good. Tanner Boser was looking really good. So that's a nice thing. At least if I'm posting the videos later, I think at least since it's Friday and the weigh-in has uploaded on YouTube, then I'm able to watch it, and this gives me cleaner advices for you guys. So yeah, I will try to post them more on Wednesday or on Tuesday, probably more Tuesday, but I will try to post every breakdown on the Tuesdays, and probably 1 to 3 bets of the day in the week, so that we can make money to go on to the UFCs, or if we lose money, then we'll make money on the UFC. But I will try to make to be consistent with my video. Please share this video, please like and subscribe, please show it to everyone that likes sports and that would be interested maybe in watching my videos. I will still, like I said, still try to make these shorter videos, but it's hard for me because I'm looking to talk about all of the fights and all of the fighters, so that always takes a lot of time. But one thing that doesn't take a lot of time is liking the video. I'm out. I hope everyone had a good day, and will have a good day whenever you see this video. Have a good one, and peace out. I will see you guys in the next video, which will probably be a bet of the day. So yeah, I'm out. Have a good day, everyone. Peace out. Bye bye.